Hi, everybody. Welcome to First Friday.
Yes.
We want to give you a little bit of time to set up, make sure that you're able to see the broadcast. And we also want to welcome some new patrons to our Patreon page.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to see their names come through today. But we're so glad you're here. Can you believe that it's September 1st already?
I know. It is hard to believe. We were just traveling a little bit, and then you realize it's been a long time since we did the big deal.
I know, because we missed
Took off
August.
August, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why this is really, really exciting. We've been so looking forward to being here with you to show you another opportunity. So for those who haven't seen our What's the Big Deal show before, it means that we have a very special relationship with our jewelry manufacturer. And they have overstocked items, just like a lot of companies do. And they're very limited in quantity, but they have said, listen, we're going to offer them to you. We're going to offer them to you and your followers at an amazing discount. We're basically clearing out these items. And when these styles are gone, they can't be reproduced. They can't be brought back. They can't be reordered. And the gemstones were bought so many years or months ago that even those can't be acquired at the same price that they were
Not
originally.
only that, if they could even replicate it, it'd be more than their regular price was, because everything has gone up in price.
Exactly.
So first come, first served, and that's why we give it to the patrons first.
Yes. So we're excited to show you. And I mentioned in my little message to you that we have two different gems. First of all, this is what the item is. It's a bolo bracelet. All right. And it's on shopgemistry.com. This is our What's the Big Deal? And it's available in both number 8 turquoise and Labradorite. These are adjustable, so they're pretty much going to fit anybody who wants one. But I want to bring it up on the screen so that you know how to order and you won't miss out. Because as Michelle often says, run, don't walk to shopchemistry.com so that you can get this. There's not a size issue here, you guys, but what there is a quantity issue on a particular gem. And we will tell you that the one that's going to sell out first is the Labradorite. Look at the price also. These are almost 60% off. On the site at $69, this is still an incredible bargain with the detail, with the gemstones, with the sterling silver, but it's now $29.
That's incredible.
For whatever bracelet you want.
Now, I will be very candid with you as the gem guy.
Mm-hmm.
The number 8 turquoise is very expensive and very difficult to get. That said, I have a huge fascination with Labradorite. This is what it looks like in the book. Okay, this Labradorite. Now, what it is, Labradorite is a type of feldspar. And
this is the Labradorite.
There are certain gems that we call phenomenal gems. Now, what does phenomenal mean? That are really great? Well, yeah, they are. But it means they exhibit a specific optical phenomenon. In the case of Labradorite, I've been fascinated with this like my whole life. It's not as expensive as the turquoise is, but this is, they describe it as labradorescence, or also Schiller. And when you wear this, and I took it outside,
yes,
to video it. It's just amazing, the explosive colors that you see. That's our pool in the background.
Yes, but you really do see the beauty of the purples and the blues, especially, that shine through in the way that these were cut. I'll show you another one because I took another video also outside, just to give you an idea of how that looks up close and how they each really play off of one another. It also picks up on the color that you're wearing. So if you happen to be wearing more of the bluer tones, more of the greener tones, more of the purple, lavender, iris tones, those are the ones that are going to be pulled.
Well, and that's also very, very difficult, because when you get the raw Labradorite, you can have a lot of different colors in there, golden colors, blue, even some of the reddish colors. Mm-hmm. But they wanted to cut these, which means it had to be very specific, so that all of them had the same sort of bluish color.
And you can really see that even right next to the turquoise. Yeah. So this is also kind of a good view to be able to see how these bolo bracelets work. All you do is you take that little bead on the bottom from the very bottom, and you just slide it up onto the wrist. So well, I was just going to say, as
Oh yeah.
tight
Get by
as
yourself.
you want to.
Good.
And you can pull it down if you want it to drape a little bit over the top of your wrist, or you can pull it up nice and tight, especially if you wanted to layer it with some other pieces. But the beauty of this is not only is it $29, not only is there an incredible customer service behind this. So if you ever had an issue, or you decided you wanted another one, you wanted to buy both colors, or you wanted to give them as gifts, it's $29 and the shipping is free. So if there happens to be somebody who's enjoying and celebrating a birthday this coming month, and you want to get this and send this directly to them instead of having it sent to you first and then you pay shipping to send it to them, just get the address as you fill it out on shopgemistry.com, and then you can have it sent pretty much for free, and it'll get there right away quick. So that's the website right at the bottom there. And then you can also, after you've gone there to shopgemistry.com, there's even a tab at the very top that says shop by brand. And when you see the drop-down menu, that's what it'll say, Judy Kroll style. So just click on it. The very first item at the top is what's the big deal. So you're not limited as to how many you get. You're not limited as to how they will fit, because it'll go all the way out to at least 9.5 inches.
Judy's been known to wear them as ankle bracelets.
Because there's really enough room. I slid it right over my foot, put it on my ankle. But you know, one of the things that we talked about, or that I mentioned in my message to you, was that it was meaningful because many of you have been with me and supported me through this whole drama of breast cancer and a mastectomy and now treatments to follow. And so we just thought there's been so much support and so much faith and so many prayers that I said to Paul, we have samples of some items and they let us choose what we want to have as the big deal for each month.
And this was appropriate.
And this was very appropriate. Yeah. So we just said this would be perfect. It's basically less than $1 a day for a month.
And it's incredible. And
Putting it
remember,
into perspective.
genuine gems, genuine sterling silver. This is not costume. One last thing. I don't know if we actually said it, but the Labradorite is the most limited.
Yes, I did say that kind of at the very beginning.
That's why we wanted to give it to the patrons first.
Yep.
And then we'll let everybody else see it 2 days from now.
So there is, you know, almost 60% off, from 69 down to 29. No limit on how many you buy. The Labradorite and the number 8 turquoise, as Paul said, all set in beautiful sterling silver, easily adjustable, make it fit as you want to make it fit. And those are the two big deals for the month of September. Whichever comes first, the item sells out, or September 30th rolls around, those prices will not come back. And any of you who've watched any of our other big deals knows that's the case. Some of the items that I've seen us have as big deals, and then I go back just to see what it goes up to.
It goes up.
And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they could have gotten it at $29, and now it's like, you know, back up to 69. Makes you cry.
Exactly. But one last thing about the number 8.
Yes.
That is a mine that it's a Nevada mine that closed like 40 plus years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the only way that we were able to get that, we actually went there and filmed there, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 3 people that were the only people in the world that were allowed to sell the rough.
I know.
And we happened to know.
And we happened to
2 of the 3.
So we were able to go and see and be in the midst of. I wanted to bring up one other thing for you, because there is another kind of way that you would feel comfortable and confident if this is the first big deal or the first piece of jewelry that you've bought this way from us, seeing this show. And that is, you can even email them at info@shopgemistry.com. So I put it right at the bottom of your screen. Any questions, any concerns, any hesitation about whether it's legit, email them. You will get an email back.
Great customer service.
Yes. So the customer service is amazing. So you'll never feel left out in the cold.
And who gives you the discount and the free shipping?
I know. And here it's very easy to check out. So when you get the item, you put it in your cart, you go and see the price at the bottom, just double check. There's no coupon code, nothing extra to enter. Shipping is free. And then you finish it up with your card and your name and address so that they have everything that's available to you. And voila, it's on the way. So I just wanted to make sure you guys realized how easy it was to do that ordering. And all that info is also at the very bottom of the page. If you go scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see customer service or returns. Never feel stuck.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's our big deal for September.
Yay!
Yay! I hope that you get one. I hope that you get the color and the gemstone that you want before they're gone. And we, in the meantime, will plan to see you for Sunday Funding. Okay?
Can't wait.
We'll let you know. We'll keep you informed. And write to us with any questions, comments below the video, or even send us a private message. DM us, as they say. Have a great rest.